Good afternoon to one and all. What is the essential of the indicating instruments we have started and we have discussed also? Anyone, can you tell me what is the essential? What are the essentials for the indicating instruments?
Torque,
Which torque?
deflecting and controlling or damping.
Other people's. See, the indicating instruments actually they have to deflect first. Okay, from zero position to non-zero position, they have to move. The pointer should have to move from zero position to non-zero position. It should have to move. Yes, from here to here.
Yes, sir.
So to do this process, one force is required or torque is required. Okay, that is the one essential thing of the the indicating instrument, we will call that. Second one, once the force is produced, it has moved from the zero to non-zero value. But after removing the supply, the pointer should go back to the zero position. The pointer should go back to the zero position. That one we are going to call as controlling force. That one we are going to call as controlling force. In between this one, anywhere we have to settle here, you have to settle the pointer at particular point, that the damping force is required. That is called damping torque, we are going to call it. So these three points are essential for the indicating instruments. These 3 points are essential for the indicating instruments or analog instruments, we are going to call that one. So we have already started the essential of the indicating instruments. Yesterday we have already discussed it. Okay, essentials of indicating instrument. There are 3 torques or force, whatever it may be, you can call torque or force: deflecting force, controlling force, damping force. So while doing the operation, to perform the operation, the torque is required. That torque, so deflecting torque, is also called as operating torque. We have discussed here. Yesterday we have discussed. This was the pointer we have used from zero value to non-zero value. We have already used. So this explanation is already I have done, I think. Yes. Okay, these are all the things. So here one iron piece is there, another one is virtual magnet we have maintained here now. Okay, imaginary magnet we are going to call that one. So it is not a pure magnet, it is a imaginary magnet. Imaginary magnet means the iron material we have wounded by a wire, and if we given the supply inside that, then what will happen? It will act as a, this iron will act as a magnet. This iron will act as a magnet, and based on the current direction, it will produces the both the ends, the poles will be producers. While the current entering point we will consider as north, leaving point we will consider as south. So here the automatically when the magnetic field will be producers, the iron piece which will bring nearer to these the imaginary magnet, then what will happen? Because of this magnetic effect, it will also act as magnet, and the poles will produces opposite to that. Here no, here south is there means it will north, because the iron piece will attracted by a magnet. Magnets attract karte na iron piece ko. Yes.
Yes.
So, because of that, so other unlike poles attract each other, we have already studied the property of the magnet. We have studied that one. Based on that, the this magnet, it will attract means it will, here south is there means it will opposite north pole will be producers. So this one, this principle we are going to use. Moving iron, iron is moving here, no? Iron is moving, no? So iron, moving iron attraction type instruments we are going to call. If it is iron is, it will produce, suppose here the south and south, repulsion will occur over there. So moving iron, repulsion type also we can call that one. It may be attraction or repulsion, whatever it may be, we can call that one here now. So three instruments are there actually: PMMC, PMMI, and EMMC. So for three instruments, three principles are there. Whatever the first one we have discussed, that is, where it is? This one. This one. It is coil is. Why it is not operating? Yeah, usually. Okay, this one. Here the coil is fixed, but iron is moving here now. For that reason, we are going to call this one as moving iron instruments. We are going to apply this principle in the moving iron instrument. The second principle, here one permanent magnet is there. Here imaginary magnet we have produced here. This is the permanent magnet, means original magnet we have used, that is fixed one we have used here. And this coil we have made as movement here now. Whenever with the permanent magnet, we'll bring the imaginary magnet near to that one. It may be the principle operates, it may be a repulse each other, or it may be attraction based on the, depends on the poles here now. So permanent magnet moving coil we are going to call this one. Magnet is permanent, and coil is moving here now. So permanent magnet moving coil instruments, we are, this principle we are going to apply here. PMMC. The third principle, that is called, both we are using as imaginary coils only. Both are, we are going to use as imaginary coils, winding, wound on the wire wound we are going to use here now. So that type of instruments we are going to call as electrodynamometer type instruments we are going to call them. Electrodynamometer type instruments here. So these all are the part of the deflecting instruments here now, deflecting torque here. How the, it may be deflect here now, we can use this principle, we can use the PMMC principle, we can use the moving iron principle, whatever it may be. So the deflectant will occurs here now. So the main conclusion I will tell you that from the this deflecting torque, the torque required from the initially, the pointer will be like this. Okay, initial the pointer will be at that point. So this pointer I have to shift into here. I have moved this one, the pointer is operated here now. So the force required to shift the pointer from zero position to non-zero position, that force is called as deflecting force, we are going to call that. That force is called deflecting force. To produce this deflecting force, the system whatever we are using here now, bearings and all the things, that system we are going to call as deflecting system, we are going to call. The system which will produces the deflecting force or torque, that system is called deflecting system. Is it clear? So only you have to understand that one. This one, it is giving the operation here now. While operating condition only, it will move from non-zero to non-zero value. For that reason, the deflecting force is also called as you the reply.
Operating force.
Operating force or operating torque, we are going to call that one here. Is it clear, this concept? So up to here, it is moved here now. From 0 to non-zero value, the pointer is shifted. 0 to non-zero value, the pointer is shifted. So that is called deflected. Deflecting force we have called here. Any doubts here? So due to some internet connection in the college, it has interrupted. Now it's audible, all of you?
Yes. Yes, sir.
Any doubts regarding the deflecting torque? Deflecting torque clear हो गया अभी? Is it clear? Okay. The next point will go for the controlling force. We are going to call that. The controlling force we will discuss here now. The controlling force is nothing but, see here. All of you have studied deflecting torque. Anyone, can you tell me deflecting torque means क्या है? You can tell in any language, no problem. Deflecting torque means क्या है? Non-zero, zero to non-zero value, whatever the pointer will shift, that is called deflecting torque. We are going to call that one. But the controlling means the pointer is already shifted from zero to non-zero value. Okay, but if the supply is gone, we have removed the supply, then the pointer should come back to the zero position. Then only it has the control, we can call that one. Otherwise, if it is staying there only, then how we can control that one? Again, we have to take the next reading, means again we have to manually, we have to shift that pointer into zero. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
So that one, the torque or force required, which will produce us from the pointer shifting from non-zero to the zero value. ये नॉन जीरो रहते हैं ना, नॉन जीरो से जीरो को आने के लिए हाउ मच फोर्स इज रिक्वायर्ड, दैट फोर्स इज कॉल्ड कंट्रोलिंग फोर्स. वी विल कॉल दैट वन. दैट फोर्स इज कॉल्ड कंट्रोलिंग फोर्स. सो इनिशियली जीरो टू नॉन जीरो वैल्यू, deflecting force. Yes. So non-zero to zero, that is called controlling torque. We are going to call that one. Is there any difference between that one? Is there any difference? Difference है क्या कुछ?
Yes, sir.
What is the difference? What you can conclude here means the force required to shift the pointer from zero to non-zero value is called deflecting torque. Okay, इधर pointer है. Next, the force required to shift the pointer from non-zero value to zero value, that is called controlling torque. What is the quantity? What is the magnitude of controlling torque and deflecting torque? Same or different?
Same.
So whatever the force taken to deflect the pointer, same force is required for the controlling torque. So based on this one, we can clearly say that one, the deflecting torque is equal to the
Controlling torque.
deflecting torque is equal to the controlling torque. The example I can give you peoples. Examples, all of you, suppose in your childhood, all of you have played the balloon. Balloon play किए. Yes. Suppose balloon आपका हाथ में है, आपने ऐसा धकल दिए उसको, वो आगे जा जाते, निकल जाते. Is there any control to that one? कंट्रोल है क्या कुछ? नहीं, एक बार हाथ से गए ना, आप पीछे उसके पीछे भागते भागते पकड़ के लेना है ना. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
That same thing, another balloon you will take, that one at the point of that one they have tied with by a rubber. रबर से ऐसा खेला है ना, आप लोग याद है, हाथ से ऐसा धकल के वापस रबर से खींच लेते हो वापस.
Yes. Yes.
It has both deflecting and controlling torque. आप हाथ से धक्का देते force, that is called deflecting torque. Because of that rubber stretching, that is called controlling. वापस आपका हाथ को अलग कर देते हो वापस आके.
Yes.
That is called deflecting torque and controlling torque. अभी समझ में है? Deflecting means and controlling.
Yes. Sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Any doubts? Very simple concept. By taking the example only will understand, means I will take so many examples. I will take so many examples, I can take that one. Okay. Leave that one. To make the measurement indicated by the pointer definite is nothing but constant, we are going to call. A force is necessary which will be acting in the opposite direction to the deflecting force. Deflecting force का 0 to non-zero था, but controlling force का
Non-zero to zero.
non-zero to 0. So both are opposing here now.
Yes, sir.
The direction only, I'm not opposing means the both are not that value is not opposite. The direction of force is opposite to each other. Deflecting force and controlling the force direction is opposite to each other. This force is known as controlling force. We are going to call it. This force, whatever the opposite direction, deflecting torque से opposite direction में flow होते, that is called, which will is known as controlling force. We are going to call it. A system which produces controlling force is known as the system which produces the controlling force. कौन सा produce करते हैं वो system को क्या बोलते हैं हमने?
Control system.
Controlled system. So here mainly the two functions are there, functions of the controlling system. First one, it should have to produce a force. Force to produce करना है, which is equal and opposite to the deflecting torque or deflecting force at final steady state position. Final steady state position means the final measured value. Steady value means which value we are going to, which magnitude we are going to identify that value. The main function is to produce the force. It should have to produce the force. Which one? Which is equal and opposite to the deflecting force. That is the main function of the controlling torque. To produce a force equal and opposite to the deflecting force at final steady position of the pointer in order to make the deflection of the pointer definite for a particular magnitude. इतना read किया तो समझ में आता है आपको. But the highlighting point is this one only, which will produce us a force which is equal and opposite to the deflecting force at the final steady position of the pointer. That is the main function. Okay, why we have to need this one? In the absence of, suppose you just think that one, there is no controlling system. Controlling system nahi hai idhar. Then the pointer will shoot or swing behind the final steady position. Behind the final steady position of the magnitude. Thus the deflection will be identified here. Example I will take. I have taken just balloon का identify example I have taken. Okay. हमारे हाथ में रबर टाई किए वाला बलून है, हमने हिट किए तो उसको पर्टिकुलर 1 फीट 2 फीट हमने टारगेट कर सकते हैं, उधर तक जाके वापस आ सकते हैं. यस, हेलो,
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
okay, that one, just a minute, one important which I have to give. 1 minute, you just will hold. So this position, in the absence of controlling system, the pointer will shoot or swing behind the final steady state. Just now I have taken the example of that rubber tied balloon, if I can hit for particularly 1 meter, 1 feet means 1 feet only I can apply the force that one. It has the control. We can maintain that one only up to 1 feet only we can push the force of that one. If without any controlling force or without any holding of the rubber and all the things, just I will without any hanging that one, I will apply the force means it will not stop at 1 feet only. It will move away from that 1 feet. So it doesn't have any condition. So if there is no controlling torque, the instruments, what will happen here, I'll take one example here. Our meter is there. Okay, our meter is there. It should have to move up to here only. Move up to here only. So what I will happen, just ammeter I will consider that one initially at 0 position. So 5 ampere it should have to stop over here. The 5 ampere it should have to start over there. The pointer should have to come and stop here. There is no control force, then the force is applied means it will go behind that one. Directly it may go to the longer value of that one, because it doesn't have any control. It doesn't have any control over there. Example, one more example I will take that one. You have started the journey by your bike. It doesn't have any control. It means accelerator speed increasing, decreasing, or you don't have the brake. Then is it possible to stop? You are coming to the college, you should have to stop in the college, but there is no brake in that one means is it possible to stop in the college?
No.
No, sir.
It's like that. The controlling force is not there, then the pointer will not stop at the steady position. Final steady position means whatever the value is there, exact magnitude is there, on that position it will not stop. It will swings behind the final value. It will go away from that value of the magnitude here. So that is the main one function here. Another one, the another function is, once you are operating, you have calculated the value of the quantity, any electrical quantity you have calculated that one. But after removing the supply, it should have to come back to the zero. Zero का आना है क्या नहीं वो? Should come back to the zero position. If उधर ही रुक गए तो then how it is possible? कंट्रोलिंग कैसे करें हमने? इधर एक वैल्यू को रुकाने के लिए कंट्रोल किए. Okay, controlling force, one function. Another function, it should have to come back to the zero position here. Now that one also second function we are going to call that one here, to bring the moving system or pointer to zero when the external signal to be measured by the instrument is removed. The external signal or supply is removed, the pointer should return back to the zero position. Now the pointer should return back to the zero position. This is possible due to the controlling force, and the pointer will be indicating as a steady value when the deflecting torque is equal to the controlling torque. Steady value means kitna deflect hua tha utna control hone ke wapas. That is steady value we are going to call. So for the steady value, the deflecting torque is, it should be equal to the controlling torque, we will call that. The concept, it is clear? Any doubts here? In this one, any doubts? Controlling torque?
No, sir.
No doubts? Okay. No doubts means then no problem. Okay. One method I am going to explain. Only one method I will explain here now. The controlling torque. Here I have taken here now. The scale is visible here. The pointer, this is the pointer, and scale is there here. Yes? Is it visible or not?
Yes, visible, sir.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Here, two spindles or pivots we have used here. Now, one spindle is there. Spindle means this one, red color is there. That is called spindles. We are going to call that one spindle. This, what it will do, it will just rotate that one. The spindle will rotate here now. जैसा rotate हो जाते इधर bearing and gear system, bearing system is connected to the pointer. How it will rotate? Like that, it is going to move here. The operation, how the spindle will rotate, based on that, it is going to move the pointer here now. It is rotating like this. Then because of the bearing system and all the things, what it will do, how it is rotating like that, step by step, it is going to shift the value here now. Yes? shift the value here. This is the rotating the spindle. How? Because of the pivot and the force, because of the magnetic force produced by that one, we have concluded that the spindle is rotating here. No, based on that one, the system which will produce us the deflecting torque. Because of the deflecting torque, this pointer will be moved. That pointer will shift from this value to the here. Okay, here it is considered as 0. You consider that one once it is rotating to that. How to control that one? Controlling purpose के लिए what we have used here now? Is it visible here now? 2 springs are used here. One spring. Springs are there or not?
Yes.
One spring, another spring. T1 and T2, 2 springs are used here now. So we can consider this center as 0 position. This side positive value and this side negative value we can measure. Okay, like that you consider here in this instrument. This is the center point 0. This side positive value, this side negative value. Why we have used 2 springs here now? 2 springs means if it is rotating in the clockwise direction, it will go to the positive. If it is rotating in the anti-clockwise direction, it will come to the negative. Like that it has this system it is showing here now. Okay. So any direction it should have to rotate. One direction it is rotating means what will happen? The spring will be merged here now. The stretching, what is it? Shrink, it will become shrink. Shrink will occur over there. इसको one side fixed to the spindle. Spindle को fix किए. Other एक metal part को fix किया है. जैसा ये rotate हो जाएगा इसका ये क्या बोलते हैं उसको? Shrink हो जाएगा ना, ये छोटा हो जाएगा. Yes. Spring को ऐसा से rotation किया ना, what will happen? It will reduce its size. The force will be holds. ये भी छोड़ दो आप चाइल्डहुड में अभी किसी का छोटा बच्चा है वो ऐसा चाबी वाला गाड़ी यूज करते मालूम है क्या? उसके अंदर क्या रहते हैं ओपन करके देखा है क्या कोई? इट इज जस्ट ए स्प्रिंग. जैसा आप स्प्रिंग देते उसको उतना वो स्प्रिंग इतना बड़ा रहते है, ऐसा छोटा 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 होते उसको फोर्स प्रोड्यूस हो जाएगा. जब व्हेन यू विल लीव दैट वन सडनली दैट विल ओपन अप टू कम्स बैक टू द ओरिजिनल पोजीशन. Like that it is happening here. Which rotation it will rotate, and that one it will reduces its size. It will like a winding it will happen here now. Wound on that one, spring will wound that one here now. Whenever it will stops, it should have to come back to the original position. It will releases, the spring will be released, then it will come back to the 0 position here. 2 springs we have used. One is clockwise direction के लिए, another one is anti-clockwise direction किया तो ये ऑपरेट हो जाएगा. क्लॉकवाइज डायरेक्शन हो गई तो ये ऑपरेट हो जाएगी. सब एक्चुअली प्रैक्टिकल करके दिखाना है तुमको. रियल प्रैक्टिकल एग्जांपल्स वी हैव गिवन मींस वी विल अंडरस्टैंड दैट वन हियर. द कांसेप्ट इज वेरी क्लियर. दिस वन, दिस प्रिंसिपल वी आर गोइंग टू कॉल एज स्प्रिंग कंट्रोल. वी आर गोइंग टू कॉल हियर. बाय यूजिंग वन स्प्रिंग वी कैन कंट्रोल द फोर्स हियर. वी कैन कंट्रोल द फोर्स. जैसा रबर ऐसा स्ट्रेच श्रिंक हो जाता था ना, ऐसा ये स्प्रिंग क्या हो, इट विल कंटिन्यूअसली रोटेट. ऐसा एक के ऊपर एक 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 हो जाएगा. एक कौन सा भी एक रबर भी ऐसे किया तो भी सडनली ऐसा आई विल फिंगर को ऐसा वाइंडिंग जैसे बांध देता हूं मैंने, सडनली होल्ड किया तो इट विल ऑटोमेटिकली ओपन अप हो जाते क्या नहीं?
यस हो जाता है.
लाइक दैट ओनली स्प्रिंग. हाँ बोलो. यस समझ में आया अभी? दिस इज द कॉन्सेप्ट एंड दिस वन वी आर गोइंग टू कॉल एज spring control method. We are going to call that one. I'm just explaining here now. 2 springs are attached on either end of spindle here. The spindle को 2 spring attached हो गई है. The spindle is placed in jeweled bearings. Bearings में अंदर ये this is the spindle and here the bearings are there. Here the bearings are there. Here the another gearing systems we have used over there here. And this balancer I will tell that one later. Next course में आ जाएगा वो. Okay, so that the frictional force between the pivot and spindle will be minimum. Operating ऐसा रोटेशन होने का फोर्स रहते हैं ना, वो मिनिमम रहने के लिए हमने बेरिंग्स यूज किए. 2 springs are pivoted in opposite direction. Pivots opposite direction, clockwise भी हो सकते हैं, एंटी क्लॉकवाइज भी हो सकते हैं, to compensate the temperature error. स्पीड सपोज कुछ तो टेम्परेचर इंक्रीज हो गया, ये कट हो गए तो भी दूसरा ऑपरेट करने के लिए भी हो सकते हैं. एंड वी कैन ऑपरेट इन बोथ द डायरेक्शंस आल्सो. द स्प्रिंग इज मेड ऑफ The material they have told, the spring material is, it is nothing but phosphorus bronze we are going to use here now. When the current will supply, the pointer deflects due to rotation of the spindle. Spindle rotate ho jayega, the pointer will be deflects. When the spindle is rotate, the spring attached with the spindle will oppose the movement of the pointer. वो oppose करते हैं, it has some strength. The spring has some strengths of that one, so it is start to oppose the movement of pointer. So the torque produced by the spring is directly proportional to the pointer deflection. Pointer deflection means the angle we are going to call here. Here from this point to this point, the pointer is deflected, means this one we are going to call as theta. That is angle of deflection we are going to call that one. The spring is, the torque produced by the spring is directly proportional to the pointer deflection theta. That is called TC. Controlling torque is directly proportional to the theta. Directly proportional to the theta. That is called deflecting torque. Sorry, controlling torque we will call that one. Next, deflecting torque कब हो जाएगा? ये तो controlling torque हो गया. Deflecting torque means whenever we'll give the supply to the meter, then only it will operate, na?
Yes, sir.
So that is we are going to call as current required to produce that one here now. So the next point we will discuss that one only here. See here, the deflecting torque produced TD is proportional to the current. How much current will apply, that much deflecting torque will be produced here now. When TD equal to DC, from these two concepts we understood that the controlling torque is direct or equal to the deflecting torque, then the pointer will become steady. Controlling torque equal to deflecting torque. So controlling for torque is because of deflection angle theta, and the deflecting torque because of the current I. So we can say that one, the controlling torque is directly proportional to the deflecting torque, means therefore we can say that one theta equal to I, we can call that one. Whatever the deflection is there, because of that current only we can say. This is called TC. TC is nothing but controlling torque. This is TD. TD is nothing but deflecting torque. We already decided that, we have already discussed that one. Deflecting torque equal to controlling torque. So deflecting torque is because of current, and the controlling torque is the displacement. How much it is? Theta. So theta equal to is directly proportional to I, we can write here now. Since theta and I are directly proportional to the scale of such instrument which uses spring control is uniform. The reading or whatever the scale is there, that is uniform, we can say that one. Is it clear? Any doubts here? You can ask. If you have any doubts, you can ask me now. Any doubts? It completes the controlling torque. Already deflecting torque and controlling torque, two concepts are over now here. Any doubts?
No, sir.
No. Next we'll discuss the, here this is also a controlling torque only. Here the spring is there, that one we have used here. See here, this is the pointer, it is going to move here now. See here, spring is there, visible hai ye spring?
Yes.
ये स्पिंडल है, देखो ये बड़ा वाला है ना, दिस इज स्पिंडल. This one, it is a spindle here now. How based on this magnets are there, based on this it is going to operate here now. It is start to rotate here now. So if it is rotated means the spindle will connect it to here. It is also start to movement, do the movement here now. Based on that one, we have connected a spring here now. One spring is connected here now, which is opposes to the move the spindle from one point to the another point. Or after removing the supply, it will bring back to the zero or original positions. We are going to call that. So this is the also a diagram of spring control method only. Next, we will go for the damping force. Anyone can you tell me what you mean by damping torque?
Opposing force.
Opposing force. Opposing to what? Opposing means what? Yes. Oscillations are there. I think oscillations, I have heard the name oscillations.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Some example I will tell that one. Here the pointer is there, 0 to 10 ampere, the pointer is there. Okay, 0 to 10 ampere, the reading is there. Okay, what I will do, I will apply 5 ampere current I have applied. So I know that one 5 ampere it should have to stop, pointer should have to stop, 5 ampere को stop होना है. But what will happen, because of the deflecting force, and मैंने told दी एक रबर का बलून ऐसा 1 फीट को डालना है तो exactly 1 फीट को क्या रुक जाते क्या वो?
No.
1 फीट को रुकते क्या वो जाके? When I will apply the force, it will go more than 1 feet. 1 feet को हो जाते more than?
More
Yes.
than.
Because of the controlling force, वो रबर वापस खींच लेते, so it will come back to the वापस original position. Next again I will apply. So like this, it will go behind the value and above the value. Final, it will swings like this. It will not stops over their particular value. Stop हो जाएगा क्या? Particular हमको इधर होना है stop. Because of the deflecting torque, it will swinging behind the value after the steady state value. Because of the controlling force, it will coming back to the steady value here now. So in between, to stop this pointer at a particular value, the force is required. That force is called a damping force. We are going to call that. That force is called as damping force. समझ में आया अभी क्या है बोल के? Damping force means समझ में है? In between, here deflecting force की वजह से deflect हो रहे, controlling force की वजह से वापस रिवर्स आ रहा है, बट हमको किधर स्टॉप करना है एग्जैक्टली, स्टॉप नहीं हो रहे. दैट इज कॉल्ड, सो डैम्पिंग टॉर्क इज रिक्वायर्ड टू डैम्प दिस वन, डैम्प एट ए पर्टिकुलर वैल्यू, डैम्प टू द पर्टिकुलर वैल्यू. एग्जांपल, रनिंग रेस रखा है एक, एग्जैक्टली एक पॉइंट पे अभी 100 मीटर रनिंग रेस है, एग्जैक्टली इधर ही जाके खड़े होना है बोल दिया तो खड़े हो जाते क्या? होते क्या?
No.
नो. सपोज वो पॉइंट को मैंने वॉल क्रिएट कर देता हूँ उधर, एक जाके उधर वॉल को टच होके खड़े हो सकते क्या? क्यों नहीं हो सकते? If there is no wall, only line is there, then you can go behind that line. But is there wall is there, then you can go and touch the walls directly. The creating a wall, it is called the damping force we have created over there. We have to stop there only. Understood? इसका आगे नहीं जाने का है और पीछे भी वापस नहीं होने का है. Once like that, I will tell you in detail. I will tell you. Just a minute. I will complete this slide, and next slide I will take you people. Here, the deflection torque and controlling torque produced by the system are electromechanical. So electrical system input दिया तो mechanical output आ रहे. For that reason, the electromechanical systems we are going to call that one here. So the deflection is, sorry, giving a electrical supply, the deflection is nothing but mechanical. So movement is occurring over there. So electromechanical we are going to call here. The deflecting and controlling forces are produced by systems which have inertia. Therefore, the moving system cannot be immediately settled at its final position. Inertia means something, some force is left inside that one. Yeah. So final positions, it will not settle. Immediately settle nahi hote. It will take some time. But overshoots or swings, overshoot ho jayega, or it will swing back to the below value of that one. Overswings or overshoots or swings ahead of it, or the pointer will oscillate about its final steady position before coming to the rest. Before coming to the rest, we are going to call that one. Just a minute. सपोज किसी का घर हाउस ओपनिंग है, वो कुछ तो रहते हैं उसमें, वॉल का सामने, ये डोर का सामने एक ऐसा शोकेस देते, मालूम है क्या? साउंड बेल का साउंड करते, एक सेंटर में एक रहते, साइड में एक, तो 4 मेटल पार्ट्स रहते हैं, उसको एक बार रोटेशन किया तो सबको टच होके साउंड देते हैं, मालूम है क्या? यस
यस
ओ, उसको एक बार टच किया तो सेटल होने के लिए कितना टाइम लेते हैं सेंटर में अगेन वापस रीसेटल होने के लिए?
थोड़ा समय लगता है.
It will take some time. Why? Because of apply, you have touched means it has applied some force. It will, in which direction it is freely, it will movement, do the movements on that one here. Like that, because of the controlling force, it will coming back. Because of the deflecting force, it is going away here now. Swinging, come back like that. It is going to happening here now. Happening here now. So to avoid this one, we have to damping that one. We have to damp that value. We have to damp that value. So the complete explanation they have given here means this diagram it will indicates here. This diagram I will take that one here. I will explain this diagram. See here. Initial condition is this one. The final condition is this one, means maximum value. This is the minimum value. B and A. This O is our exact value. It should have to settle at this point. A point में settle होना है हमको pointer. Center है ना, वो settle होना है. Because of the deflecting force, what will happen? It is because of the deflecting force, this pointer is moving here. It is up to here. It will move that one, moving the pointer over there. Because of the controlling force, the pointer will come back to the this point here now. Next, it will again swings here now. Next, it will come back to the this one here now. Next, again swings, come back, swings, come back, like that. At this point, at it will take settle the pointer to the zero value here. The magnitude is decreasing here. See here, इधर ज्यादा है, इधर कम है, इधर ज्यादा है, इधर कम है. Like that, it is decreasing here now. So anything you consider here, I can take the example of that one. I will do this one like this. It will take some time. It will start to free to rotate here now. It will take some time to settle at the original position here now. Like that, oscillations will be producers. Those oscillations we have to damp here now. It will, so zero position को settle नहीं होगा वो pointer. It will, because of the deflecting force, it will go behind that one here, away from that final steady value. And because of the controlling force, it will come back to the below of that final steady value here now. So like that, going away, coming below, going away, coming below. So it will take some time. After taking some time, what will happen? It will settles down that one. So our main aim is to reduce this settling time. How we can reduce that settling time? How we can reduce that settling time? By applying a damping here now. The damping force we have to apply. और एक एग्जांपल दे सकता मैं. Okay, all of you अभी एक ट्री कंसिडर करो. एक ट्री सबको मालूम है ना, पेड़. ओके, तो पेड़ का एक ब्रांच होल्ड करके ऐसा खींच के छोड़ दो तुम लोग, वापस ओरिजिनल पोजीशन में रुकने के लिए टाइम लगता है ना उसको.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Suddenly what will happen? You will push that one. The deflecting will occurs over there. Next, it finally will leave that one. It will, because of the controlling force, it will go up. Next, again it will come back, go up. So like that, it will take some time. Yes or no? It will take some time to settle that one. So oscillations are produced here now. हमको वापस उसको ऊपर नहीं जाने का है. Exact वो थोड़ा पोजीशन में जाके रुकना है. ऐसा ऊपर नीचे नहीं होना है. What you will do that one? Any idea? Give the suggestion.
Damping force.
Damping force. So tree को क्या, what further that tree branch, what you are going to do?
हैंड से हाथ लगा के रोक.
हाथ लगा के होल्ड कर सकते आप. Otherwise, you can wait, some weight you can add. थोड़ा weight add किया ना, वो it will not take to that one. It will slowly, it will go and it will hold over there. Yes.
Yes, sir.
The adding a weight, it is called the damping only. We are going to call adding a weight only. It is called damping. Suddenly वो नहीं जाने का, slowly. For that reason only, because of the weight or damping force only, every meter you consider here now. the speed of, sorry, every meters of ammeter voltmeter, slowly they will vary. Slowly they will vary now. Without any damping force means damping force nahi hai, to suddenly it will go to that and come back, don't go to like that. That is the example for the damping force. This one is the example for the damping force. Is it clear now?
Yes, sir.
Damping force, same explanation, either say 0 ko rokna hai, same explanation we have written here now. Whatever the explanation for the damping force is that, same this diagram we have written here now. Due to inertia, it cannot settle at O. Because of some inertia, it will not settle at 0 point. O position ko settle nahi hote. It will, but swings to a position B. B means behind the equilibrium position and go back to the A, above that one, because of the controlling force here now. At B, the deflecting force is more than the controlling force. Hence, the moving system again swings ahead here now. It will again swings ahead here now. So where we stopped? Okay, swings ahead. Hence, the moving system swings ahead. The pointer thus oscillates about its final steady position with decreasing amplitude. Amplitude decrease hote aa jate till its kinetic energy, means whatever the movement is there is dissipated in the friction. Therefore, it will settle down at its final steady position after some time. After some time, it is going to settle down. So एक बार सप्लाई देने के बाद ऐसा रुकने का नहीं, 5 मिनट रुकने के बाद रीडिंग ले लो, 10 मिनट रुकने के बाद रीडिंग ले लो. That is not correct way. So because to avoid these all the things, we have applied a force that is called damping force. We have applied. By adding the damping force, it will easily, it will reduce us the time and it will settle down to the particular steady values. Is it clear? Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
So,
sir.
what happened? See, that one only we have done here now. Air friction we have added. That one, by inside that one air is there. It will take some time. Push करने के लिए air नहीं होते. Air pointer ऐसा ऊपर से गया तो ये air इधर down हो जाएगा. So because of holding the air, it will damping. Suddenly sudden operation को ये allow नहीं करते. It will slowly reduces the air and slowly the pointer will move over there. Air frictions, air damping system is there. Eddy current damping systems are there. So many are there. But only concept is very important here now. The concept is very important for you people. Okay. Stop here only. We'll continue in the next class. Time is over, I think, yes. The 1 minute is there. Okay, we'll end here only. Roll number 3. Okay. Roll number 3.
Yes, sir.
You call me after the class and all the things.